Hey guys, what's up? It's Ryan here again. We're here to go over what we learned in the first video and to continue learning this song. It is obviously a pretty intricate song on its own. And before we get started with the next part of the song, I want to go over what we went over in the first part, in the first video I mean, which is this. I'll run through it kind of quickly, because there's a video for it. But if you haven't seen that video, there is a link for it in the description below. And again, if you haven't read the description, this is in C# tuning, so let's make sure we're there. And here's what we went over in the first video. Again, I'm not going to really go over that because it is in the first video and there's a lot to go over in this song. So we'll move right along. So the next part after that, instead of following up after this to the next part, right back to this. Instead, once we get to here, we're going to go all the way down here. And this is a pretty simple part right here actually. All you're going to do is take your first finger here, you're going to place it on the 2nd fret, 3rd string up from the bottom so you get this sound. I just did a little bend there, nothing special, but and then all you're gonna do after that is just go up, and you're gonna play open strings here. So it's, and the strings I just played there are 3rd string down from the top, and then the top string. So you get this reoccurring effect. So here, and you play that about 4 times. So on the 4th time, you get to this top, then you're gonna just do a repeat. So I'll show you what that's like. And then you're gonna just move your finger up a fret to right there and do the same exact thing. And then once you get to the 4th time, again you do the same thing you did in the first part. You don't get the top string, and then you just go up. This time to this 5th fret of the same string. So you don't even move your finger at all, and you get this sound. The only difference with this particular part is that instead of just doing and sliding to the next part, what you have to do is keep your finger here, and you're gonna do a triplet, where you keep your first finger on the 5th fret here, and then you do a pull off, which is essentially a triplet in this case, like I said, by putting your 2nd finger on the 7th fret. And you do a pull off, or in this case a triplet, because you have to play this note before you get to the pull off. So that first, and then once you do that, you're gonna take your pinky and you're just gonna put it on the 8th fret of the 3rd string down from the top to get this sound before you go down to the next set of the last part of that, which is this. So let me show you what that's like slowly. That's what that's like. And again, I said pinky, but I use my ring finger. You can really use any finger. It doesn't really matter. Whatever comfortable to you. And then the last part of that is where you just take your finger, whichever one you use for this, and you slide it down to the 4th fret on the 3rd string down from the top. And then you just do the same thing you did before. The only difference is that the 3rd string down, 3rd string up from the bottom, is open, and the top string doesn't change, so you still leave that open. So you get that dissonant kind of sound there. So go over it real quick. Yep, and that's that. And you can figure out how many times to play it over. Right after that, you go back to the intro part that you were playing prior to this, and again, it's just that. If you don't remember that, you could just go back to the beginning of this video or the other video where I go really in depth into it. But that's your intro essentially. And then right after that, we get into the overdrive and a little more rage into everything. But check back in the next video for where we really get into everything. Thanks for watching.